Did you do what'd you just do? That sounded strange. Oh
I
my
didn't do
god.
anything.
Oh, that sounded so strange just now. Yeah, I guess just keep it like that. Just don't mess with it. You constantly like are touching the top of your microphone
That's
like
not
this.
gonna change the quality
No, but
of
I can hear it. Like when you do it, it sounds like all like crunchy
fine,
and
but
stuff.
fine, but that's not gonna it's not gonna change how good or bad it is.
It sounds okay right now. But yeah. Um you like the wallpaper?
I do.
You haven't downloaded one new picture since we last had a podcast. How do you not have a new wallpaper?
I
Well,
don't
you
just
don't.
I don't just download pictures like that.
In a week, you download at least more than one, right?
No, I don't scrounge the internet for cool pictures and then download them.
I mean, no. I mean, no one's like you never go on 4chan and just look at the wallpaper section. Go on 4chan right now. Look at the wallpaper section. 4chan, by the way, has gotten. I know it's always been bad, but it's gotten pretty aggressive lately to the point where I don't know if I could be part of that community anymore. I know I should have done that like in like 5th grade, but it really has gotten pretty bad. It's because Biden won, and now they're all like,
Mm-hmm.
they're really going crazy. Like the it's off the charts. You know what I mean? Like, and it's gone into other threads too, other other things. It's not just staying
Yeah.
on political. You know what I mean? Like it's everywhere. They really hate Joseph Bidenet Robinette, which is I will say to their credit that middle name is horrible, but what can you do?
What's his middle name?
Robinette.
Robinette.
The president's middle name is Robinette. I know what
He's
you think.
he's Robinette.
Well, it's a little bit of a GAY thing. You know, I don't want to get struck down off YouTube, but yeah, a little bit, right?
That's just because you're not in tune with your masculinity.
No, the other way
Tim,
around, right? I'm not in tune with my femininity. Because masculine, yeah, I'm really in tune with that, but it's the feminine side that you need to be in tune with. A lot of these Trump supporters have no feminine side, even the
it's kind of like
women.
the same thing.
Yeah,
Even the women.
even the women, they're terrible. They're terribly ugly. None of them are pretty. Ew, ew, real.
I
Ugh,
I know,
disgusting.
right? I know it's a messy room. I know.
But Diego, can you look? Can we admire the mustache? I mean, it's so good.
Yeah, I know. It looks good.
It's so good. Such a good mustache. It's been a year. I haven't cut it in a year, and it grew like this. Hey, that's not bad.
All right, is this better?
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, I like it. Did you get that from 4chan just now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Did you get it off a thread that was like, "It's my 19th birthday. It was my 19th birthday a day ago. Let's post some
No,
pics,
this one
guys."
says, let's make a thread about night wallpapers with stars and lots of light in the street. I'll start
Oh,
with some examples.
I might have to go to that one. I like when they do things like that.
It's just the anime slash wallpapers,
Okay.
just a normal wallpaper board.
Yeah.
I found another one that's cool, but it's not high def. It's not HD. It's not 4K.
This isn't that type of post. Would do whatever you want in them. Doesn't matter. What? I like how I just took a sip and I told you not to eat. You could drink though. You can drink though. You can drink. Even though I already had coffee earlier.
Can I chew
You know
gum?
what did you say?
I said, can I chew gum?
No, Dick. Come on, no. That's eating. Chewing gum counts as eating. No way. No, I was gonna say, damn, what was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say about that, the wallpaper thing, but yeah. But you should go on 4chan more. Go to their political stuff. See if you
I'm not going on political forums on 4chan.
wow, it's how many minutes have you been in? You still haven't found the thing? The wallpaper?
I have.
Oh.
I mean, when I got me searching for wallpapers,
Yeah, once you get off that, huh? We're in the middle of a podcast, so
I am off it.
are you really? You look like you're looking directly at something.
I'm not.
But yeah, he's president now, Diego. What do you think about that? Trump finally conceded and said, "Hey,
I don't think he conceded.
yeah," but everyone knows he has like, you know what I mean? Like he has lost. And he's
Yeah,
not
he's
going to win
lost.
it. I mean, he's not going to win any more than getting what, a couple of million less votes. Which, by the way, a lot of people like it's like 70 million for each person, right? That's how much it was. That's not even half. Whatever it was,
maybe
it's not.
more.
Whatever it was, they said it's not even half of the population. So like, still like half of the population just didn't vote at all.
Yeah, a lot of people don't vote.
Like at all? Like never, ever?
Never ever. No.
I guess so. I guess the bigger deal is that which no one's saying, but she's the first woman vice president ever. That's been completely drowned out. Completely drowned out. Like I heard that maybe once. Completely drowned out. That's how crazy it is. The first woman vice president. Everyone's like, Trump is not saying he lost yet. Like, get over it, dude.
People care more about him conceding than the first woman vice president.
Right. But like the people, everyone on the right are the people who always like pull up your bootstraps and, you know, be a man and stuff. And yet they're condoning this baby behavior of him losing and like trying to sue his way out of it. They're condoning baby behavior at the same time being the people that are like, oh, be a man, you know, do this, do that. They're doing baby behavior. This is a child. Childish behavior. No matter what side you're on, you're doing childish shit. And you're allowing it. You gotta stop.
That could be true.
No, you're fully distracted. Please stop.
No, I'm not fully distracted.
What are you looking at?
Nothing.
Just stop, Diego. Really? This is why you don't take it seriously.
Oh my God, I do take it seriously.
No, you don't. Look what you're doing.
You're the one who does not take it seriously.
Look at what I'm doing. What am I doing? I'm sitting here staring at the camera. What are you doing? What do you mean I'm not taking it seriously?
I am looking at your Zoom picture.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I am looking at your Zoom picture.
No, you're not.
I'm looking directly at your Zoom picture right now.
Why does your hand keep clicking on stuff constantly?
I just like clicking my mouse. I just like clicking my mouse. And man, I'm looking right at you. Like you're laying kind of back in your chair with your hat on. You see, like you're leaning to the right. Put your hand on your hat. Lean in.
Okay, but then why did you? How about this? I did a topic. I said my piece with the whole thing about how they're hypocrites because he's doing baby behavior. Why don't you make you're clicking again?
Yeah, because
why can't you sit back?
No, because you said make a topic, and I was just about to look something up.
No, off your head. No, looking up. We have
off the dome.
Goddamn Jamie on this podcast or something.
I'm the Jamie, and I'm in the podcast. Okay.
Have you seen that motherfucker's face? He is so old, so much older than I thought.
I thought he was a young guy.
Do not look it up. Do not look up. No, don't look up what Jamie looks like. Don't look it up. Anything I say. This is the fact checking podcast.
But a topic just straight off the dome right now.
If you can't, it's just like the people who make that. I was just thinking about this with the video game thing. You know the new Batman video game that's coming out where Batman's dead, and like the Robins are.
Yeah.
You do?
I did hear about a new Batman game, but I haven't researched any more about it.
Your mic, dude. It was good for a second, but now something's wrong.
I don't know what you want me to do.
Plug it back in.
What do you mean plug it back in? It's plugged in.
Okay, now it sounds good. Stop messing with it. Yes.
I'm not messing with it. You can see me, can't you?
But
are you blind? Are you blind? Are you blind? Are you blind? Are you blind?
I can also hear you though.
Okay. Well, saying your mic every 2 seconds isn't gonna fix it. So
it's just like the people. Okay, so Batman's dead in this game, right? But they literally announced that he's still alive, and you'll beat him at the end game. And I'm like, how can you guys not make a story without Batman? You guys have all the Robins, all the backstories, all everything, and they can't make a goddamn game without Batman being alive in some capacity. Can't just. What did they pay writers for if they can't just make a story without him? They have so many backstories of background. Like, what? You can't make one story without Batman. You can't make one.
Maybe they just need to title the game like Robin or something, and not have that. Maybe because it's a Batman game, they feel like they need Batman. Mm-hmm.
Unnecessary, dude. You got 5 main characters in there, and they have to bring back. They have to. It's like, guys, let's not do this. It's just like the people who, It's just like the Marvel. Well, the Marvel movies actually did a good job. I was afraid the Marvel movies were going to bring back Iron Man like immediately. You know what I mean? Because I just didn't think they'd kill off big people like that. But to their credit, they haven't. I mean, they will eventually. He'll be recast and people will cry.
I don't think Batman's ever going to come back. I mean, Iron Man is ever going to come back.
No, he will. And they're going to recast. So. Oh, yeah, for sure. They're going to recast all those people. Just like how in the 90s, they recast Batman. Hold on. Reese is making too much noise. Why do you not talk when I leave? You know you have to do that, right?
This is my God, you left for 0.2
and you said
seconds.
Nothing. Say what I'm doing. He's closing the door. What is wrong with you?
Aren't they looking at the screen?
No, come on. You know, you listen. So when you listen to a podcast, you stare and do nothing else. You do.
I don't listen to podcasts.
You listen. What happens when you listen to music? You stare at the video the whole time. You stare at the album cover for 10 minutes. No, you click around. Exactly. You click around.
Yes.
I'm laying down the law.
Your mic went out for a second. Anything? My mic has problems. Look at him.
I'm laying down. I'm laying down the law on this podcast. You got to start talking when I leave.
Laying down the law. I'm gonna lay down these.
How about you stop moving your mic around so we can get a fresh sound, huh? So listen, they can't make a Batman game. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, come up with a topic off your head. Yeah,
off the dome.
Clicking. Stop clicking. What are you clicking? Diego, stop clicking. What is stop? What are you looking up?
Topics?
No, stop.
Not specifically topics.
No, off of your head.
Oh my God! Fine. Movies. There, Jesus.
Get your hand off.
My hand's not even. My hand's not even.
Sit back. Why can't you do this? You can't relax and just talk, can you? Relax. Take your hand off your mouse.
My hand's not on my mouse.
Go to the Zoom and look at my picture. Just sit back and chill. Just talk. What?
My hand's not even on my mouse. Look.
You gotta stop clicking. I can't do this podcast today. You gotta stop clicking.
And you can't even hear my mouse.
Look, your hand went right back down to it.
It's not on my mouse.
Then tell me a topic.
Movies.
Okay, what about them? Are they not coming out anymore?
No, about which movies you're excited to see when you can go back to the movies.
You know, are they actually doing the Spider-Verse? Or is that just a meme? Is that happening or no?
I think that's happening.
It is happening. With Andrew Garfield, and the other one?
I saw a casting screenshot of it. I mean, someone probably could have faked it, maybe.
That was fake. I told you it was fake.
No. Not the photo I sent you. Like a casting list online. I saw a screenshot of it.
Oh, those are, who knows? Those are like, I mean, who knows? Oh, you know what? This is a hard turn. I'm sorry, but I gotta turn this. Assassin's Creed, right?
Mm-hmm.
You said it wasn't good. We'll get back to that in a second.
No, well,
we'll get back to that in 1 second. Just 1 second. Hold on. Michael Fassbender. You know he was in that movie, the Assassin's Creed movie. Did you ever see that?
Yeah.
Michael Fassbender has the greatest YouTube series of him racing a Porsche online. It's great. You need to watch it. It's him. It's 2 seasons. It's him learning how to race a Porsche. He's like actually racing. And he's actually good at it too. It's amazing.
Is it like straight? Is it like drag racing or?
No. The Le Mans. Like he's like racing, putting in time, trying to get first. No drag race. This is full on 24 cars on the track. He's in it. Like he gets hurt. No, he doesn't get hurt, but he crashes. This is real life. Like this year, he's doing it. Yeah. It's crazy. It's really good. And at first you're like, wait, is he just acting? But like he's actually doing it. It's very good. It's like well produced. He's driving a Porsche. Yeah. So yeah. But go back. Sorry, I just had to, before I forgot. Now you go ahead.
You want me to talk about Assassin's Creed?
Oh no, whatever you're gonna say. I just interrupted your thing.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but now I will.
Okay, good.
Oh well, yeah. So Assassin's Creed came out like
Disappointment.
like 6 days ago. It wasn't like a disappointment, but I feel like it might be a step or two back from the last Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Wait, stop. A step or two back is like years back.
Okay,
How far back?
no. I'm not talking about years back. I'm just talking about like they changed things and they weren't for the better. But it were like they changed it and it wasn't kind of the same as Odyssey. They didn't make it as like user friendly. They made it kind of like more like real, you know. Where Odyssey was like you pick up like hundreds of like weapons and you do only use like a few of them, but you have a lot of freedom to like do what you want sort of with like your weapons and like a customization and stuff.
Well, even though in that game, even though you picked up a lot, I like the fact that you could upgrade at any point. You just have to have that gold. If you had enough
Yeah.
gold, you could upgrade to any level. Like just take your weapon, up, throw that, toss it,
Mm-hmm.
and upgrade that. That's what I liked about that.
And in Valhalla, right, there still are like your sword. And also I still haven't gotten any other weapon but 2 axes. You don't pick up weapons in this game. You do, but like barely.
How do you
Like
get weapons?
I was just gonna say like barely. You barely pick up weapons. I've had 2 axes and a shield, and you can have like swords. You can have you can have swords. You can have a spear, and I think 2 other kinds of weapons. But I haven't gotten any yet, and I'm not done with the story, but I'm a little bit more than halfway through, and just know the weapons. And
Is it a side mission thing that you're just not doing?
no, well, no, and I checked online too, and people said this isn't that type of game. You're not going to be picking up weapons all day, you
What do
know.
you mean that's not
Like
that type of game?
yeah, exactly. Like each game, well, no, I mean like each chest isn't going to have weapons. They have this thing called wealth, and you just try to get all the wealth in that space. Like you try to get all the money, and that's another thing. There's too much stuff to upgrade. So apart from weapons, you have now like a settlement because you're like a Viking and you have a settlement, and now you have to upgrade that settlement,
It's too
which I
much.
don't. Yeah, I know, which I don't understand. I think they should take that out. I don't appreciate that. Upgrade your settlement. I'm not trying to upgrade my settlement.
They really want you to live in this game. They really want you to live and save.
Yeah, I do. There's a good amount of stuff to upgrade,
Yeah.
and then also they do give you, I guess, a good amount of people to kill. Like on Odyssey, how there's like that there were during the missions there's this list of like the secret society you have to kill, right?
Oh
Those
yeah,
people.
yeah, right. Like the through line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they did that in this game, and also they have mercenaries. They don't call them mercenaries; they call them something else. And they do give you a good amount of those, but I
Do
don't
they
know.
come after you throughout the game and become super annoying and get into
Actually,
cutscenes?
I actually no, they're not nearly as annoying as were in Odyssey. You couldn't go 2 seconds without having to fight one.
That was horrible.
So yes, they did change that
Yeah.
because that was bad. Like you would fight this like fortress, right? And you could be on like an island, right? Small island. You're like no one else can get here, on like an island, and they spawn like they're part of the
Right.
fortress, but they're not.
Right.
You know?
They'll just be walking around.
Yeah, they'll just be
And
walking around, and you'll just be, and you'll be trying so hard to beat all these people, and then a mercenary comes, and you're like,
right.
well,
The worst is, do you ever get the actual thing and then it like zooms out like you got it and you could see him still circling around because he's
yeah,
not even fucking a part of it. And you're just like, why are you here? I hate this game breaking mode where he could just be anywhere. And
hmm
they don't tell you this in that game. They never told you this. I had to look it up. The higher you get on the list, they're more annoying. If you
yeah,
never do it, if you like never kill the base guys, it never gets to the point of annoyance. But they don't tell you that. They tell you, they encourage you to like kill all these people. And then you get to like level 50, this mammoth is following you around throughout the map for no reason when you could have just not done it. That's
Oh,
all.
wait, I don't know if you played it more, but they upped it like a long time ago. They upped the cap to 70.
Mm.
Like they upped the level cap to 70, and I didn't get to 70, but after 50, you can't find any more mercenaries. So now it's just your level mercenaries just coming at you, like no higher
Right.
level. Like so, even if you're like, oh, I want to progress, no, no, like like they still come after you, but none of them where if you kill them you will like level up. So it's just pointless killing them. So they did get rid of that.
But the game doesn't. Oh well, they got rid of it. Okay then.
Yeah. Well, like they're still there, but they won't follow you. And if you try to attack someone, they won't come up behind you. But they kind of be in an area though. But they will not pressure you unless you pressure them, which is good.
Yeah. Okay.
And
what about the assassination, like the secret, like sneaking?
The assassination is actually pretty good so far, because in Odyssey, there were a lot of people that you couldn't like assassinate like first try, and in this game, like there are a few people like that, but for the most part, if you have just enough damage, you will assassinate everyone first try.
That's good.
And there's even an option in settings to do that, and they said if you do it, you're not playing the game, but still they made it an option.
Why not? In real life, if you
I know
stab someone in the back of the neck, they're going down no matter.
I know. What. Like I saw that setting, and I'm like, well, if someone wanted to play this game, like really like real life, like realistic, I could totally see them wanting to do that. Right. And it's kind of more fun. Like you don't want to go behind somebody, assassinate them, and then they react, and now you have to
like the last.
And now half their life is gone, and it's like, well, what did I just do that for?
Right. You're like, well, this is an Assassin's Creed game. Like the old ones, the old ones, just the way you played, it would have made no sense. It would have been game breaking if you had done it and they didn't die. It would have been like, wait a second, what's happening? And it would have like broke the game. But yeah, so I'm glad they brought that back.
And with the fighting in this one, it's pretty realistic, right? And almost
Did you write a review? Are you reading this?
No, I didn't. But almost a little too realistic, because you'll be fighting someone, and just like in Odyssey, how like you're fighting someone, and then in the middle of you fighting them, they'll just do a move.
Oh yeah.
Which I think makes no sense. But in this game, it's even faster. And I did put mine on hard, but I swear, like you'll be hitting them, you'll hit them with like a heavy attack, and then like right after you hit them, they will counter, and you can't block it in time. You'll still be finishing your hit.
Yeah.
And you cannot block it. I think they should change that, but they come back at you fast.
So it's like that thing where like you'll be fighting someone, but like their special move will make them immortal for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's like that. Yeah. It's like that. Like they still have those red specials where you can't block it, but then also just their normal moves are a little too fast. Like you can't really read it. Well, you can, but like if you're hitting someone and then right after you hit them and they immediately hit you back, like almost while you're hitting them, that's stupid.
Yeah, it is. It's bad. Speaking of Assassin's Creed, they're making they're in the talks, but Netflix apparently might be making a Assassin's Creed show.
They are.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Where's it going to be set?
I don't know, but I saw it on Reddit, and Netflix has their own Reddit account, and they replied to someone, and they made a whole post. No, wait, actually, yeah, they made a whole post about it. If you go on the Assassin's Creed subreddit, Netflix has their own account, and they made a post about it.
Netflix is a Redditor?
No, Netflix has a Reddit account. I don't know who runs it, but yeah, they made a whole post and everything. So they're going to be making a show. Although Michael Fassbender already has a show. I mean, not a show, a movie.
He's not coming back for it though. This is a whole new thing.
Yeah, I know it's a whole new thing, but they could have made another Assassin's Creed movie.
They could have made a better
2016. They could have made another one. He just escaped to Abstergo. He could have met up with the other people. Now they're trying to get to the Templars first. They're trying to get like the Apple of Eden. That would have been perfect.
I don't remember this movie.
No. Well, this Assassin's Creed movie I'm talking about, Michael Fassbender, he just escaped Abstergo. But they could have done with a different movie. The next one, he gets the Apple of Eden, and now he's killing Templars. I don't know why they didn't go that far with it.
I like the story wise. I liked the one before Odyssey. What's it called?
The one where you were in
Africa,
Egypt. Yeah, Africa. I didn't like that one.
You didn't like?
I didn't like the controls, and I could not follow that story. I don't know.
It's very mystical. I liked it.
I mean, it was definitely cool, but I think Odyssey is just a lot better to me. Although I did spend a lot of time getting, I forgot what the armor is called.
Oh, yeah. That has the best armor. That has the best
Yeah, the
armor.
I will say the armor is super cool.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I found this one where you have to follow these like stars things, and it's like complicated,
Oh,
and
the
it takes a
glowing
while.
one. The glowing one.
Yeah, the glowing one. It
Yeah,
has kind
yeah.
of just like yellow stripes on it
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
helmet. That
It
was
was really
pretty
cool.
cool.
Oh, yeah.
But I did like the map of it. You know, where you're in like the desert and
Mhm.
everything. I did like that. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's my favorite one. My favorite moment in that game is when I was just like going on the sand, going nowhere, and I come across the elephant fighting, and I spent like an hour
I didn't
elephant
get that
fighting. You
far.
didn't get that far? Oh,
Mm-mm.
you like it's like a random thing, and it's like you start fighting elephants. It was great. I love that game. That game had like this.
Oh, I did fight this one
Hmm.
huge like ghost guy kind of like he looked like a light projection,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and he was like pretty big. There might have been like a few of them, but you know,
Mhm.
I fought this light projection guy. I thought that was pretty cool. Oh, and the snake. You
Right.
know,
That game had a
maybe I
lot of
did get kind of
random.
far. I
Well,
don't
that
know.
that game had a lot of random bosses that weren't, how do you say, like there was the you could skip storylines almost, like you'd run into a boss that you wouldn't, that it would just, you'd beat it and they'd get you the weapon. It was kind of one of those
Mm,
things, and like it'd never come up again. You know what I mean? Like it'd be like a random mission, and you'd be this big snake or this big tiger, and it would never come up again. So I
hmm.
had like weird storylines like that.
Oh, also, do you think Assassin's Creed should put in to replay a mission? I always kind of thought about that. Like, if someone wanted to like redo a mission, do you think they should put that in the game?
Oh, instead of redoing the whole story.
Yeah, if they wanted to just do like a specific mission.
Yeah, I don't know. It reminds me of GTA. They had that, but I never did it. I
Hmm.
don't know. It could be cool, but Assassin's Creed is so story driven. It's like, why do you need to do that? And also Assassin's Creed, unless it's changed in this newer one, when you beat a mission, you get the weapon. Like no matter what you do, it's just kind of that type of game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's still kind of like that. Oh, and also in this mission, I didn't really play Red Dead, but you did, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know how Red Dead, how you come across like random side missions?
Hmm.
Yeah, it's like that in this game. So there are no listed side missions anymore. You well, like they're on the map, they're detailed on the map,
Okay.
but you come across them and they have their own sort of like story to them.
Jeez,
And
this
then you
game,
do those.
is this the longest Assassin's Creed game? This sounds long as hell.
Well, the maps are pretty big, but also this Assassin's Creed game was made by Montreal, I think,
Mhm.
like Ubisoft Montreal,
Okay.
and I think Odyssey was Quebec. If I'm thinking of that right, but the same people did not make this Assassin's Creed.
Well, I mean, Montreal, Quebec, aren't those places like
I
10
mean,
feet away from each other? Where the fuck is that? Who
they're
knows?
both in Canada, I think, right?
Canada's like,
Montreal, Quebec.
Canada's, yeah, yeah, no, yeah, they're both, but they're like,
Yeah,
one's here, one's a little north.
I don't even know why they have different studios,
I don't know why
but
I don't know why that place is different states. What is that place? It's all land. When you look on the map, there's no separation. Canada is insane. They're like 10 feet away from each other at all times. And there's so many Asian people
in Canada,
in Canada.
I thought they were French people since the French people came there.
No, watch. There's been a big influx of Asians. That's why a lot of political YouTubers are the racist ones come down to America because they hate Asian people and they hate the race mixing in Canada, so they come down to America.
You know, there's more people in California than there is in Canada.
No, I know. Yeah. No, I know. Yeah.
We got a lot of people here.
It's weird. In Germany, I just looked this up. The population in Germany is 83 million overall. That's
Is that a lot?
crazy. 83 million people in a in that country. That's California has 100 and something, right?
I mean, well, the entire U.S. has like 350.
It's just crazy. That seems so small though? 83 million in all of Germany.
I think we're thinking of it differently just because we have so many people. California has about 40 million people.
Half of the body, yeah. Oh. I mean, I see 40 million people here in New York when I leave the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people. I do. Seriously, it's so crazy. I mean, hella people. And 90% of those people didn't vote. Wait, what? 50%. It's just amazing to me that this is the highest record voting ever, and it's only half of America. It's crazy.
A lot of people don't care about politics.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of people's lives are unaffected. Have you seen the march, the Trump march that's going on in D.C.? Have you seen pictures of that?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I bet you what's going to come out of that is COVID and ignorance. COVID.
You think they're just going to start like people are just going to start dying and they're just going to go back to normal just because we can't do anything about it? Like the government is just going to say, okay, well, if you guys won't wear masks or stop gathering, then we'll just let you guys go out and then people will die, but eventually we'll build up a tolerance sort of to the coronavirus, and then we'll either be immune or we'll die to it.
I don't know.
I think that's going to happen. Because it's been too long and they think it's going to go on for too long. I think if we can't get a handle on it, I think they're going to stop caring and we're just going to die or live.
And also, I think
your mic went out for a sec.
Can you hear me or no?
I can hear you now.
Well, I think people already stopped caring about it. And also, I think what you're talking about, the vaccine will come before that really takes place too much. You know what I mean? Before that whole line of thinking really takes to effect, to where it's like the whole USA was like, you know what, no more. We don't care. I think the vaccine will be there before that happens. So even if it does happen, I think the vaccine will come and then people will be like, okay. But no, some people will die. I definitely think there'll be a time overlap where there's no vaccine and people really stop caring and then the vaccine comes out. You know what I mean? There will be a section of time where people just get over it. But also, it's like, get over it, dude. Just wear a mask and calm down.
Mm-hmm.
And also, don't go to a rally of a losing president. You think he's gonna come back? This whole Trump thing has got me. You think he's gonna come back? You think they're really gonna recount and be like, never mind, Biden won? That never happens. That's never ever happened. Why would it happen with Trump? It's never happened.
I didn't know this was a political podcast.
It's not. Yeah. I just find it crazy that they really think, out of all the political things that happen, reinstating a president, you think that's gonna happen? Why would that happen? I don't understand these people's thing. They really think it's going to go to court. They're going to be like, you know what? We're taking away the presidency from Biden and giving it back to Trump. Congratulate. That's what,
I don't think Trump's lawsuits got anywhere. I don't think the Supreme Court took it.
Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. It didn't even get to like judgment.
I don't think so. No.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, I'm a little misinformed, I guess.
Well, I watched a YouTube video, Legal Eagle, and
I hate that guy's face.
You don't like Legal Eagle? I just started watching. You know, I can kind of see why you don't like his face. Yeah. But he said, what happens if Trump tries to stay in office? And he said that that his lawsuits didn't get anywhere. And personally, I trust him. You know, he's a lawyer. He has a YouTube channel.
I don't really
he looks very professional.
I don't really like his face, and also I don't really trust, those people.
What, lawyers?
Sure. Yeah, we'll just keep it at lawyers. Yeah.
I don't know what you mean by those people, though.
Diego, come on.
I can't categorize him in any other thing.
He's a lawyer living in New York. I don't trust those kinds of people.
Mm-hmm. A lawyer living in New York.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
No. Is this a Better Call Saul joke?
No, I mean, listen. I'll keep it at this. I'll keep it at this.
You'll keep it a buck.
I'll give it a buck. He wants to tell me he wants to tell me laws. How about he goes back to his homeland and talk about his laws on his place?
Oh.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Now I get what you're saying. Mm-hmm.
Nah, of course I trust everybody. He's fine. He's a legal guy. He's not even a lawyer anymore. He makes so much money on YouTube. I don't see the point of him being a lawyer.
You know, I think think, like, depending on his lawyer, I think he might make more than he does on YouTube.
Oh yeah, that's true. Do you remember the old bald lawyer who was representing the porn star who was suing Trump?
Mm-hmm. No. Suing Trump.
Remember,
I know.
there's this porn star who's suing Trump.
I remember that, but I don't remember the lawyer who was.
The lawyer got semi-famous. He got semi-famous for like a month. He was gonna he was not be president. He was gonna run for president. That's all I have to say about lawyers. That's all I say. No, but no, of course I trust him. Sure. I don't really trust any lawyer. To be honest, I hate lawyers. Like, they're all that legal.
Even Saul?
I mean, Saul's
even Better Call Saul?
If I met Saul in real life, I'd think like he's slimy. He's a little slimy though. He's always
Saul. Yeah, Saul slimy.
Saul's slimy, man.
Would you call Saul like a good person?
Yeah, anti-hero, but yeah, he's a good person.
Yeah, kind of like an anti-hero. I mean, he does bad things, but like the reasons are like barely good, like barely.
Well, you haven't seen Breaking Bad, but like
Well, I'm judging based on Better Call Saul, which is probably a better judge of character. I mean, the whole show's dedicated to him. It is his show.
Well, I was gonna say in Breaking Bad, he did a lot of things that were like for himself. He was very selfless in that show. Like
he's still selfless in Better Call Saul.
Yeah, he was worse in Breaking Bad. He was evil. He was more evil in Breaking Bad. Yeah, you need to watch that show. If you're gonna watch Better Call Saul, why not watch Breaking? I mean, it's.
I need to watch season 5 of Better Call Saul.
You know what you should do? If you don't want to watch Breaking Bad, watch the Breaking Bad movie.
They have a movie?
Yes, there's a movie on Netflix.
I'll just watch the show.
No, wait. Why you keep changing? Don't watch it.
I'll just watch the show.
But
after I finish Better Call Saul,
you're gonna watch all 8 seasons.
I will watch all 8 seasons.
Just watch the movie. Why? Why even bother with hour? How many hours is that?
I can do it.
20 episodes, 8 seasons. That's like a summer thing, right?
I can do it. You know what? Next part. You know what? No, wait. But first, I need to figure out where I can watch season 5 of Better Call Saul.
I'm watching the new season of Family Guy.
I have been watching that.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I like it. Why, you don't think it's their best season?
It's okay. It's okay. They have some drawn out jokes, but it's okay. I thought the whole thing of them explaining the
La Familia guy?
Right.
That one, I thought that was kind of funny. Yeah.
That was funny. No, that was funny.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about the episode where they continuously explain the how they get trapped in a reference. I'm like, okay, can we?
Yeah, the whole episode's kind of just like breaking the fourth wall kind of jokes and stuff.
And then he wakes up, is like, Peter, you were yelling about this and that. I'm like, oh, you could have at least landed on a real thing. You didn't have to make him dream the whole time. What happened?
My camera kind of went fuzzy for a second.
It's probably trying to not focus on your face just with that ugly mug.
Well, how did you like was the last one La Familia guy where he's like a restaurant?
I'm not sure. Well, we definitely don't have to make this about Family Guy. I was just
We can. You know what? This can be a Family Guy podcast.
No.
Oh, look, and there's a new episode, Meg's wedding. That'll be funny. That's mad funny.
The Meg thing, I don't get. Are we ever gonna get on like a actual relationship or something around that? Like,
it's been 19. It's been 19 seasons, and it's kind of just jokes against Meg.
Right. We're gonna evolve. Hey guys, are we gonna evolve?
No.
I walk into the writer's room like that SpongeBob meme. Hey guys, are we gonna evolve? And they kick me out. Hey guys, we're gonna move on from this. What was I gonna say? Man, I always forget and I say something else. What was I gonna say? Oh man.
You know, Family Guy was on Hulu for a little bit.
It still is.
No, I mean not Hulu. It was on Netflix for a little bit. Well, for a while, but just buy Hulu.
Do you want to get a VPN? You ever think about getting a VPN?
Oh, I just tried to download a VPN so I could watch Better Call Saul season 5 on Netflix because it's almost everywhere besides the US.
Why? That's so strange.
I don't know why they even do that. That makes zero sense. But yeah, sometimes I do want to buy like NordVPN.
Yeah.
Oh, and thank you NordVPN for sponsoring this podcast.
No, wow. No, that's not a sponsor.
No, but please sponsor us.
I guess. I don't know. Well, they do. Does a sponsor equal giving stuff for free? Like just because they sponsor,
they might give you a free subscription. Well, I mean, I think sponsors just give you money. I think
then we have to use our own hard-earned cash to pay for the product. And you know, I want to sponsor me if they're doing that. The the kitchen, the dinner stuff where they send you that food. What's that place? Fast cart? You know, where they send you the food. No, not Instacart. All these YouTubers talk about it. They give it like a box of food comes.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like for the weaker stuff.
Yeah. I want that. Give me some steak, right? Or hamburger. Mm-hmm. Hamburger Helper. You ever try Hamburger Helper? What if in one of these boxes, instead of like one of what they advertise, they just sent you some damn Hamburger Helper. But they paid you, so you can't say anything bad about it. You have to lie and tell them they sent you some nice salmon. They send you Hamburger Helper.
Yeah. Oh, but speaking about Hulu, 911 is getting a 4th season. You said it was canceled, remember?
It's terrible. It's been 2 years, so yeah.
They're getting a 4th season.
This is a terrible show, man.
Dude, I like the show. I like the show. It's so good.
You need to stop watching that and start watching the anime, the firefighter anime on Hulu. Switch to that.
Fire Force?
Yeah, Fire Force.
I do watch Fire Force.
Do you?
Yeah, but the second season's not on Hulu. I watch it on Kiss Anime.
What do you like?
Which, by the way, Kiss Anime is still up. Just people don't know the right one.
Don't tell them. Go to 9 Anime. I trust that one more.
Go to Kiss Anime. But who's my favorite character? Is that who you're gonna ask?
Ooh, no, I wasn't. I was gonna move on. I mean, you could tell. You sure?
Maybe the Knight.
I'll be honest. I didn't watch it. Just saw the picture. It was like, there's a firefighter anime. Diego would love to jack off to this. I bet those young firefighter boys in anime. Oh yeah, he would like that, right? I think so. So mind you.
No, nah. I thought someone opened the door for a second.
Every podcast, anytime you go like this, even a little bit, it'll be like, someone's behind you. I saw you black out your door, your windows. Did you buy those yourself?
No, and they're not blackout. They're transparent. Mom thought they were blackout, and they're transparent.
They look blackout.
You can see straight through them.
Oh. Well, the angle you're at, if you jerk off, no one's seeing you. So I don't know what you're hiding from.
Actually, if someone had binoculars, like 10 houses could see me with their binoculars.
But do you remember when you used to have binoculars, like those nice binoculars in that box, in that like brown?
I think I still have them. Yeah.
I used to use them all the time and look at people's houses over the balcony.
Really?
Oh yeah, are you kidding me? Oh yeah, I used to do it all the time because if you look really far, you'd be able to see LA. Mm-hmm. Don't tell anybody don't tell people where you live, but
you can see it.
Yeah, you can see it like on a foggy day. It's nice. Oh yeah, I used to use those binoculars, and yeah, I remember I was looking for him when this guy had to crash. This guy crashed, through the wall across the street.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
I was trying to get the binoculars to look. Man, it was crazy. It was a crazy sound too. You never think about the sound crashes make like that, but it was like, and then like silence. And
it went into the lady's backyard.
Yeah.
Well, there were two. One went into like the parking lot thing, but
right.
the one you're talking about, it went into the lady's backyard.
Right.
That's crazy.
Through the wall.
Straight through the brick wall.
Straight through the brick wall. It's crazy. I kept looking at that. I was like, he went straight through? Straight, just like a cartoon. Man, crazy. Bet he didn't leave dust like a cartoon, though. He left blood.
Yes.
And yeah, he left blood. Goes straight to the hospital. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Crashes. When I was in my car crash, well, just the one.
Oh, wait, what car? Oh, yeah. Wait. You're talking about the one where the lady turned too tight
Oh
or
yeah,
something?
she took off
Yeah.
my thing, my mirror.
Yeah, did she turn too tight or did you not cut it?
Well,
Which one?
okay, think about it this way. I was taking a right, and so I'm close. It's a double right turn.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm in the inner right, and I
Yeah.
just took it. So whatever she did, who knows? But my thing is this: when you take a right turn and you're on the inside, and if someone hits you from the outside, they got they got lanes to go. Like, why are they even that close at all? If you think about it, you get what I'm saying? You're doing double right turn, right?
Well, was it okay? Well, was it just your lane and then her lane, or was there one other straight lane after that?
That we're turning into?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, three. We're turning into
Oh,
a three.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And so
But
she
did you
just had
cut it hard enough?
honestly, well, that's what I'm trying to say. I don't remember. I just turned. And I just look, here's what happened. I just turned, a big sound, mirror flew through my face into my side, into my seat.
Really?
Yeah, the mirror broke, went into my seat. My hand had that phantom pain to where nothing happened to it, but you feel like it could have been close. Yeah, it was scary. My hand was shaking. I was like, oh my God, my hand could have broken off just now. Because my hand, I was like this. And then and then I took out my hand. Took out my hand from the door, and I was like, oh, shaking, like my hand. I couldn't even focus on the actual crash. I was just so glad my hand didn't break off. Because oh man, it was crazy. And I didn't even notice that the mirror fell off because I pull over to the side. I'm like, oh my God. And I put the mirror back and I like push it back to where it is. I get out and I sit down and I look and there's no mirror in my thing. I'm like, what happened to the actual, like the mirror, not the actual, like the actual glass is gone. I was like, oh my God, she took off the glass. And I didn't tell her about it.
What did the lady say?
No, I didn't tell her because I went back in the car.
Wait, so the lady didn't stay?
No, she left. No, that was the whole.
Oh, it was a hit and run?
Right, that was the whole problem. That was the entire problem of that crash.
Oh, okay.
That she had just sped away. And I pulled over. The lady was like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm okay. But yeah, it was crazy. Then I get back in the car. I put the mirror up and there's no glass in it. I'm like, the glass is gone. And it was in my seat. It was crazy.
Oh, the glass hit your seat. I thought you were talking about the whole mirror, but just the glass hit your seat?
Just the glass.
Oh, yeah, that's scary.
Right.
Yeah, because it's sharp too, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right, the glass, it just went. Yep.
Yeah.
I was okay.
Yeah, well, speaking of car crashes, I'll tell you my experience with one.
Wait, didn't you just start driving?
I wasn't in the car. I was... No, but
so you barely.
This was like 4 years ago, maybe, right? I was like riding, right? I was like riding my bike, and you know how like when you're riding your bike, coming this way, and then a car's coming out that way, but they're only looking that direction, and you're coming from that way.
Oh yeah, I hate that.
Right? Yeah, I thought I had time to go like in front of the car, right? And then right when she went back, she pressed on the gas. She pressed on the gas and I was like right there. And like she hit me and like I fell over, and thankfully she pressed on the brakes like right away and I wasn't hurt or anything.
So it was a tap.
Yeah, it was kind of like a tap, but I just completely fell over and so did my bike, right? And then the lady comes out and then she's like, oh my gosh, are you okay? I didn't see you. And I'm like, and I'm like, yeah, thanks, I'm fine. And then she's like, oh, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure. And then I kept going. Wow. But yeah, the lady was just looking that way.
I hate that.
Looks this way and then and then hears something and sees me fall over and then comes out.
That's bad. I hate that. My thing is, even when they look, but they don't do this, they don't go, they do this, they just kind of, I'm like, are you looking? Are you sure you're looking? Like,
oh yeah, or sometimes they have like glasses or something, or they're like barely looking in your direction. So then you're like, do you see me or not?
When you go really fast and you do that, they're doing this, you're going, they do. And you're like, wait, are you sure you saw me? They do one glance.
Yes, that to do that
like,
halfway.
I need like a broken like a broken neck to be like, okay, go ahead. Mine. Do you remember my old mongoose?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I was going down. Oh, my phone just asked what I was talking about, but I was going down, and you know the hill to go back to school. For people to back to school to go to school, for people don't know, we lived on a hill, and there's always sand at the bottom of the hill because of fuck all reasons. Who knows why? Okay, there's always sand coming off the hill. You know, because but the bricks are supposed to stop the sand because it's a hill, but the bricks don't. The
I mean,
parking
well,
bricks.
I mean, while the cement thing you're talking about,
Yeah,
I think that's just in case of like a big landslide. You
there's
know,
always
I don't know why there's so much sand in that one place.
there's so much sand,
but
so
yeah,
much sand.
those cement things are just for a big landslide.
Right. But I was
Yeah.
going down and I was aware of that I was going fast, but the sand, I was going super fast and I broke on the sand. And instead of going on the sidewalk just to keep going to, across the street, because who knows if I didn't know if it was gonna stay green or not. So instead of that, I go left off the curb, touch a car with my hand. I don't hit it. I touch it with my hand, and he honks, But the honking scared me because I thought he was gonna hit me or something. I don't know. I didn't think he was gonna honk. So he honks, and I just jump off, scrape my knee. My bike goes into the middle of the street, and it stays green the whole time. And I could have just kept going, but I was too scared. I was too much of a bitch, and I could have. It was so sad.
One time
it was
something
green the whole time. I could have just kept going.
One time something sort of like that, and I was still on my bike. I think this was also like 4 years ago too, but yeah, and you know how there's like that like yellow trash can thing, right?
Oh yeah.
And you know how it's pretty narrow for like your handlebars, right? I think my right handlebar clipped it or something, or maybe I pressed on the brakes or something, right? But I'm going kind of fast, and there's something right there. I either hit it or I slam the brakes too hard and I lose traction. But my bike turns completely to the left, right? Like I'm on the ground,
Yeah.
and I'm still holding onto the bike, and it's sliding like I'm sliding on my side with the bike, going down the hill. I swear I slipped for like I slipped like 2 seconds on the side of my bike, just going down, and I wasn't hurt, but like, dude, but like no car, like honked or anything, but so many people were looking at me.
Oh yeah, because it's a huge intersection. Everyone's staring at you. Well, as I got older, I figured out like there's no point in taking the sidewalk. It's too dangerous, honestly. You gotta take the street. Go in the street for that little section, and then go into the back streets. Basically, you know what I'm saying? Go from street to sidewalk. You'll be good. But yeah.
Dude, yeah, I do not like that section. Unlike my skateboard or bike, and my bike has the handlebar thing. I swear it like clips it almost every time for some reason.
Yeah.
And the sand always there. Why is there sand?
Yeah. Oh, I remember I went down really fast by that, and what was it? I forgot what bike it was. I forgot what bike it. Yeah, I forgot. But it took off my pedal, and I went back and told mom, and dad had to fix it because I went so fast down the yellow thing. It hit the pedal, loosened it, and then when I got to school, I was like, "Why is it so loose?" And it just came off when I touched it. I was like, "Oh, this is a dumb thing. I got to tell her something else." So I was like, "I fell." She's like, "Are you hurt?" I'm like, "No." She's like, "Where'd you fall?" I'm like, "By school." And so I like didn't even have a good story. But yeah, it was just because I clipped the yellow thing going to school, and it loosened it so much I took it off. Yeah, this is a dangerous place. Oh, you know what's funnier though? When I saw a kid riding behind me, we were both going to school, and so, but he was going to South. He goes up, there's a, for those of you who don't know, there's a bridge that connects our middle school to our high school. You know that bridge? And it's like not a big bridge. He goes up and he's like slowly pedaling. You know that slow pedal where you stand up, you're just kind of going.
Yeah.
And he hits the bike, and it's like it's the hardest fall I've ever seen someone take because he had a big backpack on. He's like slowly going, not really even paying attention. Hits the thing, doesn't get it right, and just goes fully sideways down. His books come out. His books come out, and he gets up and he's crying. This guy, he's a middle
so the guy
schooler.
was like, so the guy was slowly pedaling up,
Right.
and he just falls down.
No. He's on the bridge. He made it up. He's just slowly pedaling across, hits the fence a little too hard, and just boom. It was sad, man. The girl tried to help it. He started crying because it's one of those falls where he didn't catch it. He just went, and sad, very sad. It's you ever have one of those falls where it's like not even that bad, but it's like, man, it hurts.
But one kid in middle school, he ran. I don't know what he's doing, but he was running, and he cut his forehead open on the side of a building, just because he was running, and the fire department was there and everything. It was crazy, and it was at lunch, so everyone saw.
Oh man, that's like when I remember in 5th grade we were doing handball on the wall, and a kid who wasn't playing walked by, and the ball came towards him, and he went like this and broke his wrist.
Ooh.
So funny. He just went by, and it was like a pink elephant, but he wasn't playing. He wasn't even a real pink elephant. A pink elephant, for those of you who don't know, is when you're playing handball and someone walks in front of you to fuck with you, and you hit him, and you're the one that's out. It's a dumb rule. It doesn't make any sense, but he was walking by, and he was like one of those nerdy kids, and he was like, hey, get that away, and he broke his wrist hitting the ball back. So funny. In that same sense, I got expelled. Not expelled, but I had to go home for a day because I threw sand in someone's eyes. You remember that?
No, why did you throw sand in someone's eyes?
Because of handball. Something happened. I took.
One time someone kicked sand in my eyes.
Ooh. Yes. The dirty move. That's terrible.
It was. I think it was like. I think it was like 1st grade or something, and I was like on the ground for some reason. I think he was like mad at me for some reason. I don't know, but he kicked it in my eyes.
Wow. In any other time, I mean, in this year, that could have been a race thing. You could have pulled a race car, but back then.
But I don't think we knew about racism.
Right, we didn't. Right, in 1st grade, it was all about. I don't even know what it was about in 1st grade, but yeah, someone broke. I never forgot that he was just like, and then immediately started crying, broke his hand. I like that. I like when stuff like that happens. When annoying people get comeuppance and just break.
Comeuppance, yes.
Comeuppance. Yeah, comeuppance.
You have to get the comeuppance.
Yeah. Did you look up that word? It's a real word.
No, I trust you.
Oh yeah, it's a real word. Oh wow. Okay, is it time? I feel like it's going on forever. Is it really?
Yes, and I do need to eat dinner. We started this at 6:15.
Oh wow. Okay. Well. That was a quick one. I'm telling you, when we get into stories, we go quick. You never complimented me on my background, so I don't know why you didn't do that.
Oh yeah, it's a good background.
Yeah, the guy on the right has been in. The guy on the right has what's it called? Like story credits. He's been in so many. He has writer credits. He's been in so many SpongeBob episodes. Gives this man some writer credits.
I can switch where I am and where you are. I can be on the left. Or it can be on the right.
Too bad you're not recording it, so no one can see it.
Or I can be above you. I cannot be above you.
How do you do that?
Cannot be below you. You grab it and then move it.
What? Grab what? The box?
Yep. Grab the picture itself.
It does not work for me.
It does. Put it like halfway. Put it like halfway on your picture, and it'll work.
But what? What are you halfway?
Grab. Okay, is yours like I'm on the left, you're on the right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so grab yours, right? Like grab your picture.
Mm-hmm.
Click it, and now can you move it around the screen?
Grab the video itself?
Yes, grab the video itself.
Dude, that's not. I think it's because I'm recording. I can't.
No, you can't. Okay, I can. I can grab my video and move it.
No, I cannot do that. Oh, I keep forgetting. Now that you said that, I keep forgetting because when the video comes out, you're over here. You're over here, and I'm looking like this, so it looks like we're looking at opposite ways.
Mm-hmm.
I keep forgetting to turn the direction of us. I don't know how that happens, but yeah. All right, Diego, that was a good one. Why don't you say goodbye to the people?
Yes, goodbye, and thank you for listening.
Oh yeah, thank you for listening. I'm gonna get an RSS feed for this one, so we could be a real podcast.
What's that? What's an RSS feed?
It's so we can post on like, what's it called? Spotify. Yeah. We're going to be Spotify people now. Then they're going to pay us millions of dollars because we are the new, I don't know.
We're the new Joe Rogans.
We're the Black Rogans. Blogans. When is Joe Rogan going to straight up?
We don't have guest stars.
And we're not bald and we're not secretly GAY. Ooh. Oh, dropping a little. Are we going to be the gossip podcast? With the new gossip podcast.
Drama Alert Nation. Drama Alert Podcast.
Drama Alert Podcast. Joe Rogan is secretly gay. I've never seen his wife, Joe Rogan, so he might be gay.
Who knows? He might be.
Right.
We'll never know.
We might know eventually. Who knows? He moved to Texas anyway. You know, that's where all the gay people go secretly. Okay. All right, Diego. Say goodbye to me. All right, bye. Thank you for watching.